What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name is Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Today we have to talk about what Anthony Mackie has been posting to social media on set of Avengers Doomsday. There was an initial video that just showed snowy cliffs, which sent the internet into theories. We'll get into those during this video. But last night he posted another follow-up round of photos from set, and actually there were a couple of details in here we have to go over, one of which everyone zeroed in on, which was a spider patch. We need to debunk that one and then offer our theory about where this location could actually be. There's one of two places I think are very likely. We're breaking it all down, Anthony Mackie's official reveals of a brand new set location on Avengers Doomsday. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel, that's all we do. If you're into that kind of thing, hit the sub button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically help you keep up with the videos, plus enters you for the giveaway stuff. If you want, stick around at the end of the video, we get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so again, a couple of things. This is Anthony Mackie posting this to his official Instagram. Keep in mind, he knows damn well he is not allowed to reveal any spoilers for the set of Avengers Doomsday. He also knows Marvel Studios is looking at his social media. So anything that made it through the filter here, they're okay with sharing, and there are a couple of details in here that are worth going over. Now, the first video he posted earlier in the week has already been deleted, and it was him in front of snowy cliffs in Austria. We know that now because of the most recent posts, saying, "Wherever you are, I hope it's bright and sunny and warm," and then looking around jokingly at the fact that all that's in frame with him is cliffs and snow. Now, I don't fault any of the eagle-eye Redditors or theorists on the internet for trying to build this into a theory tying to old MCU scenes, and since there's only a handful that really feature snow, and some of them rule themselves out almost immediately, you could easily narrow this down if they're going back to a featured location. Obviously, this isn't the end of Spider-Man No Way Home where he's swinging in the snow or a long way from Times Square. But one notable MCU scene that is covered in snow, and the location sort of resembled the cliff sides we saw in the back of the video Anthony Mackie posted, was none other than Wundagore Mountain, where very famously Scarlet Witch died. Now, is it exciting to think about why Sam Wilson would be anywhere near Wundagore, and if this sort of forebodes the return of Scarlet Witch? Sure it is. But remember, that relies heavily on the bias that they are revisiting a known MCU scene, and this could very clearly just be a brand new scene for Avengers Doomsday. So while all that Scarlet Witch Wundagore stuff is fun with the snow and the cliffs, I think again it's just too biased, and we have no way of knowing if this isn't just a fresh location in the MCU. Okay, so first he posted this video with the snowy cliffs earlier in the week, then he followed that up with a group of shots of him in the same location in Austria, one of him on a snowmobile, another of a snow globe, and then one of him what looks like doing snow angels in the snow, and then this last shot of him in camo. Now, if we go back one shot to him doing snow angels in the snow, you can't deny that this sort of looks like the outline of his falcon wings in the snow as well. And just the way that there seems to be a perfect circle on the inside of what the wings look like that don't look like what your arms would do. I don't know, this just makes it look like to me this is the outline of him crashing in his falcon gear, but might just be a snow angel. He knows we're going to debate that, that's why he posts it. Speaking of which, in the next photo, fans kept zeroing in on this spider patch that seemed to be on his camo. Now, I will admit, you see a spider, it's the MCU, you think Spider-Man, could this be tied? Not really. There are so many aviation patches, army patches that have spiders on them as symbolism, and I think more likely the case, that's what this patch is. If you zoom all the way in, you can't read it clearly, but I think that first word, you can see ATION, maybe aviation, so I think this is more likely just an army patch or a Air Force patch than it is anything to do with Spider-Man. Okay, so if we want to actually start theory crafting as to where and what this location could be, it really only leaves us with two options because we are so thin with details. We have Sam Wilson alone, because we don't see any other actors or Avengers, in a desolate, snowy location. The first option is this could actually be Sam Wilson doing some sort of reconnaissance on Latveria. Remember, we last saw Sam in the middle of international conflict, and even though he presumably has now left, formed his own Avengers team, it could be that Doom has settled in Latveria, in Doomstadt, in the 616, and caused enough problems now for where Sam has to look into it. Now, interestingly enough, this would also, incidentally, answer the question, why in the world is the Fantastic Four coming from their timeline interdimensionally to our own timeline? It could be because our timeline happens to be the one harboring Dr. Doom. Now, the other option for what this could be, and most likely to me, is Avengers Mountain. Think about it. The last we saw the Celestial in the middle of the Indian Ocean, there was a huge international conflict. What better organization to take up shop on that Celestial and sort of run the whole thing, then whatever Sam Wilson's Avengers are that he puts together, they would be basically the ultimate authority, and then also could set up their base there, again like it was in the comics. Now there is of course one huge problem with this theory. In the comics, Progenitor, the Celestial that they inhabited, was up at the North Pole, hence all of the snow. In the MCU, we know that the current Celestial that's budding out of the Earth happens to be in the Indian Ocean between Africa and Australia, south of India, and right below the equator. Which means there's no way in hell that that location is ever going to look like the one that Sam's in, or say Avengers Mountain in the North Pole. So sadly, it's the one small detail of geography here that really makes an otherwise completely coherent and what I thought was probably the most likely theory completely fall apart. Which basically only leaves us with Sam running reconnaissance on Latveria, meaning Dr. Doom is already here. An overreach? Yeah, probably. Remember, as I preface this entire video, Marvel is looking at his social media, and Anthony Mackie's a pro. He's not going to spoil anything. He was very specific with the shots that he took, knowing people would sort of question things, but also knowing he didn't give up much. But you guys let me know all your thoughts down below in the comments. And of course, if you have a separate theory about where this could be or what's going on, I'm all ears as always. Please, by all means, leave it in the comments. And of course, if I do ever use any of y'all's feedback, I will and always have given you guys credit. Same way I credited Redditor. Let me know down in the comments quickly. Let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Alright, we are still giving away PlayStations at the channel for every Marvel drop this year, which means it'll be next month for Ironheart, the month after that for Fantastic Four, and then there's 2 or 3 more shows left in the year. So we've got about 5 PlayStations left to go. If you want to be entered to win or for any of the other giveaways at the channel, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button because you need to be a subscriber, then leave a comment down below, and because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos, the same way we're doing here, live with my voice in the winning comment shown on screen when there is one, so please be safe and vigilant on my channel, really any channel doing giveaways. Remember, anybody can take a content creator's photo and claim to be them. It's all just a ruse to try to charge you for shipping for a prize that doesn't exist. The best thing to do is to report those spam comments if you ever get them anywhere directly to YouTube. They're very swift about banning those accounts, and then everywhere they've commented, all those comments disappear. You're doing everyone here at the platform a service. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on, and as always, if you liked today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places. Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. You can also find me on all platforms, Spotify, Amazon, wherever you listen to original music under the name Allfires. And while I would sincerely appreciate you checking my music out, thanks for checking this channel out. Stick around, we'll be posting again real soon.